Hello, my name is Mark Scannell, and I've been commenting upon my book, The Gratitude Element, a new look at the Serenity Prayer. And as different people have read the book, many people have commented upon the idea of synchronicity that I speak about in the book. And I've long been struck by this whole idea of synchronicity. I was introduced to it in the early 70s by really a mentor of mine by the name of Ira Progoff. And Progoff had been introduced to synchronicity by his mentor, Carl Jung. And it was Carl Jung, toward the end of his life, that began to talk about different cultures at different times have all pointed to something other than a cause and effect relationship between events. You know, if I walk across the room, I know how I got across the room because I walked this way. But there are other events in our lives, often important events, that go beyond cause and effect. And this acausal principle is what Jung called synchronicity. And one of the things that he also talked about is that synchronicity is about not only coincidences, but they're meaningful coincidences. And so one of the stories that I share in my book is that in the early 70s, I was invited to give a retreat. And I did everything that I could to avoid giving that retreat. I found out that all of my excuses fell apart, didn't work, and I showed up to give this retreat with two friends of mine. And it was while doing this retreat that I met the woman who eventually became my wife. A very significant experience of synchronicity, of meaningful coincidence. So I'd invite you to think back upon events in your life that were a coincidence, but also even more a meaningful coincidence. And I'd also ask you, as you think back upon that event, or those events, where did that take you? Where did it lead you? So thank you for watching, and I hope that you're open to more and more experiences of synchronicity.